plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
Blessed Saturday, everyone. Blessed Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday, everyone. And God bless everyone. What is the purpose of this telecast? I will explain briefly the true purpose. The true purpose with the utmost respect and with all humbleness. I will explain the true purpose of the we pushback concept by my dear friend Dominic that represents Justice Tech Pros. I will repeat. I will explain the true concept, the essence. I have done it before, but I must do it again because a lot of people, I am talking in general, do not understand the true concept of the We Pushback movement. I want to repeat that. I am going on my third year active on YouTube. When the We Pushback movement arrived at YouTube, a lot of people had a misconception about what is the movement about. When the We Pushback movement arrived, on YouTube. Many thought, this is in their minds, without knowledge. They thought that the We Push Back movement was to attack other content creators that are involved in gossip, drama, and turmoil. A lot of people on YouTube, without doing research, without even asking Dominic, they thought that in their minds. They thought that the We Push Back movement is to attack content creators that are involved in drama, gossip, and turmoil. The We Push Back movement has nothing to do with other content creators. Listen to me carefully. It has to do with our justice system. The We Push Back movement is to create consciousness of what is going on in our justice system. Our justice system needs reform. I will get into that. In a few moments. But I just want to give you an idea, because a lot of people, and I say it with respect, I am talking in general, they have a misconception about the We Push Back movement. Because when the We Push Back movement started, they made another group, We Punch Back. It doesn't have nothing to do. I repeat, We Push Back movement, Justice Tech Pros, my dear friend Dominic, the true essence, the true concept of the We Push Back movement is to create consciousness of what is happening in our justice system and our U.S. courts. In our U.S. courts in all the 50 states, including Puerto Rico, which is a U.S. territory. Plain and simple, our justice system is in total shambles. I repeat, our justice system is in the garbage, total garbage. And our court system, it is corrupt. It is corrupt. Many, to be clear, they are good, decent district attorneys in all the 50 states, including Puerto Rico. But there are many district attorneys. There are many district attorneys that way you will understand, that are using rats, that are negotiating with rats. They offer them an offer. An example, if you testify, we're gonna knock down 4 years of your sentence. If you cooperate with us, see, the problem with that is that these district attorneys, they are negotiating with demons. You see, when you cannot negotiate with a demon. Once you negotiate with a demon, you're gonna get lies. And then the problem is that many people are going to be sentenced under the testimony of unreliable individuals. You see, our justice system needs to be reformed. That is the essence. That is the essence of the We Push Back movement, to create consciousness. There are a lot of people that are in prison right now, including Dominic's father. including Dominic's father. May God bless him and my respect. And I send his father many blessings. He was convicted of the false testimony of unreliable individuals. In other words, rats. That is unacceptable. And our justice system is completely in the garbage. I will explain more. But before, like I always do, let me greet everyone. Before I greet everyone, and I have repeated this a million times, and I will repeat it again and again, in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, those individuals on YouTube, we all know who they are, we know their names, but here on this channel, I will not mention their names because I do not want to convert this channel into a channel of gossip, drama, and turmoil. Those individuals, I want to be clear, and I have said this a million times. You can look at all my live telecasts. I have mentioned this in almost every telecast. I want to be clear. This channel also is of my nephew, my adopted nephew, Emery. And I have said this a million times. Emery is like my son. Emery is like my son. And I want to tell all them individuals that are using their channels to harass Emery, you are violating the law. You are violating the law. You cannot harass Emery on YouTube. You cannot convert your channels into a kangaroo court to try to convict Emery on YouTube. That is ridiculous. I repeat, that is ridiculous, and that is against the law. That is against the law. You cannot harass Emery on YouTube. You cannot harass no one on YouTube. It is against the law, and you will be prosecuted. You will be prosecuted under the law. Let there be no doubt about that. You cannot slander. You cannot, slander is harassment. You cannot dox, you cannot expose. That is harassment. That is harassment. You cannot convict someone on YouTube. That is ridiculous. YouTube is not a court of law. You are violating the law. You cannot play with someone's social security number. You cannot tamper with it. You cannot even say that you cannot even say that you even have one number. That is tampering. That is a federal offense. I repeat, it is time, and I have said this a million times. It is time to wake up. You're going to find yourself in a court of law. You're going to end up in prison. You're going to end up in prison. Your internet crime is against the law. I repeat, tampering with someone's social security number, implying that you have it, tampering with someone's bank account, it is federal. It is a federal offense. Trying to hack into someone's bank account, that is a federal crime. I repeat, that is a federal crime. You will be prosecuted. You will be prosecuted by law. It is time. It is time for all these individuals that dedicate themselves to 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 I'm sorry, hold on for a second. Let me get my thoughts together. And I want to apologize. My Spanish gets mixed up with my English. And I have explained it a million times. I've been living in Puerto Rico for over 45 years. Everything in Puerto Rico is Spanish. So when I speak in English, my thought process is in Spanish to speak in English. When I first came to Puerto Rico in 1976, my thought process was in English. And I had the same problem. My thought process was in English, and then I spoke Spanish. Now I have it in reverse. The only time that I speak English is when I participate on YouTube. Everything here, everything in Puerto Rico, and we are a U.S. territory since 1898. Everything here in Puerto Rico is in Spanish. The government is in Spanish. The government business is in Spanish. Everything is in Spanish. Here in Puerto Rico, very rarely do I speak English. Once in a while, if I go to a seminar or if I am meeting business people from the States that represent true American companies. I want to clarify that. I have clarified that many times. So if you see that I get stuck, it is not due to any medical problem. I have no medical problem, thanks to God. God has blessed me. I am 68 years old. God has blessed me with perfect health, mental and physical. And I want to thank God for that. I am 68 years old. There are many my age that are sick in beds. I am active. I work 8, 9, 10, 11. Sometimes I work 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I also help my dear wife of over 45 years of marriage. I also help her with her household chores because she is elderly, just like me. But she is a housewife, but I have to help her. I want to be clear in everything, but getting back to the topic of my nephew, I want to repeat, Emery is very dear to my heart. He is like my son. He is like my son. I call him nephew on YouTube, but Emery is like my son. I want to be clear on behalf of my family and my friends in Puerto Rico. Emery is very dear to us. Is very dear to us. I repeat, Emery is very dear to us. And we are going to help Emery. Whatever he needs, whatever he asks for, whatever support that Emery needs, we are here for him. We are his second family. We are his second family. And let me tell you, and I say this with humbleness, most of my friends are attorneys. They are attorneys. They are my clients for many years. They are very well prepared attorneys. I want to be clear. In that group, there is also my friend, the former, listen to me carefully, and I am saying this with the most humbleness, One of my friends is the former federal district attorney of the District of Puerto Rico. I want to be clear. And I am saying this with all humbleness. These are people with impeccable reputations, very well prepared. The most of them are graduates from Harvard University Law School. Most of them are retired. Most of them have. Most of them. I'm sorry. Most of them have. They're in private practice. They're in private practice. They are the ones that orientate me, that educate me about the law. I want to repeat: internet harassment. Internet harassment is against the law. I repeat it. It is time for those that are involved in YouTube harassment. Stop. You're going to end up in a court of law. That is guaranteed. That is guaranteed. Also, the evil you do to others, you must pay it to God. It is just a matter of time that you end up in court, and God is not, and God, our Lord thy God, will knock at your door. That is guaranteed. The evil that you do to others, it will come back to you 10 times. I have repeated this. I have many individuals on YouTube totally disconnected from the outside world. YouTube is not a make-believe world. YouTube is part of the world. YouTube is a nation. YouTube is a platform of over 2 billion users. YouTube is international. I repeat, YouTube is not a neighborhood. YouTube is not a block. YouTube is not a joke. You cannot come on YouTube and slander and harass a person. You cannot do that. It is against the law. And you will be prosecuted. You will be prosecuted. I want to be clear. Yous have been lucky that you haven't been prosecuted, because no one has taken you to a court of law. But I will take you to a court of law. It is written. I will do it. I will do it in the name of God and in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. What you are doing against Emery is illegal. What you are doing, what yous are doing with Emery is illegal. It is illegal. We must be clear, and you will be prosecuted in a court of law. In a court of law. I want that to be clear. You cannot come on YouTube to harass, to expose, to dox. You cannot do that. That is against the law. You cannot call Emery's relatives. You cannot show photos of his relatives. That is against the law, not just against Emery, to anyone. You are violating the law. This is not a game. This is not a game. You will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I want to be clear. There's a lot of people on YouTube that are totally disconnected from the outside world. Welcome to the real YouTube. If I use this channel, to attack people every day, to show their photos, to insult them, to accuse them, this is not a court of law. I cannot I cannot convert this channel into a false kangaroo court. It is unconstitutional, and I am also violating the rules and regulations of YouTube. And very important, I am violating the law. We must be clear, and you will be prosecuted. I want to be clear. A lot of people think this is a game. A lot of people think that you can come on YouTube and you can use your channel to insult a person, to downgrade a human being, to show photos of their mothers, their sons, their daughters. You cannot do that. That is against the law. And it is also against the law of God. And the law of God is the highest. And God will come for you. I repeat, God will come for you. It is just in time. It is just a matter of time when God will knock at your door, and God will not come. God will not come with red roses and chocolates. I repeat, God is not coming with red roses and chocolates. We must be clear, and people must wake up. You cannot use your channel. A lot of people on YouTube, they dedicate 24/7 drama, turmoil, and gossip. You're violating the law. You cannot accuse Emery of being a pedophile. That is disgusting. Emery is a decent young man. I repeat, Emery is a decent young man. That is how come I, my family, and my friends, we support Emery to the death. We support Emery to the death. Emery is a decent person. That is a decent person. Anyone trying to convict Emery on YouTube, that is ridiculous. You have something against Emery, take it to a district attorney. If you have something against Emery, take it to a district attorney. The district attorney will tell you, hey, this is nonsense. There is no basis. There is no basis. You cannot convict a person on YouTube. That is ridiculous. YouTube is for entertainment, for true entertainment, and for true educational purposes. YouTube is not a court of law, and you cannot use your channels like if it was a court of law. I heard someone a few weeks ago, Emery, you have to go on, you have to explain yourself. No, Emery does not have to explain nothing. You have something against Emery, you take it to a district attorney. The district attorney will tell you if there is a base to take Emery to a court of law. Not on YouTube. You are not a judge. You are not a district attorney. You are not a jury. That is crazy. There are individuals on YouTube that are converting their channels into kangaroo courts where they become the judge, the jury, and the executioner. That is illegal. I have repeated this. I have repeated this a million times, and people think it is a joke. You're going to end up in a court of law. That I guarantee, in the name of God, you are going to end up in a court of law. And also, God is coming. God is going to knock at your door. Do not mess with God. I've even heard people on YouTube, I've heard people say that they're going to the cemetery to piss on someone's grave. That is infamia. That is a mortal sin. That is a mortal sin. Cemeteries. Cemeteries are sacred ground protected by God. If you go to a cemetery, to piss on someone's grave, that is like taking a gun and shooting yourself. I repeat, that is like taking a gun and shooting yourself. That is infamia. That is a mortal sin. That is sacred. You do not mess with God. You do not mess with the spirit world. You do not mess with the dead. You do not mess with the dead. I've even heard people insult Mr. John Gotti. He is dead. Mr. John Gotti belongs to God. He belongs, let me explain it because a lot of people do not understand. Whatever Mr. Gotti did when he was alive, that is between him and God. No one else. No one else. No one has the right to judge anyone. No one. And here on YouTube, you have people that insult the dead. I have heard it. Mr. John Gotti Sr., he is dead. May God bless his memory. With the utmost respect, no matter what he did, no matter what he was involved in, that is none of our business. That is between him and God. Yes, we can study and we can see documentaries of the history of the mob. Mr. John Gotti Sr. is part of our American history, is part of our American mob history. You see, serious documentaries. See, I watch serious documentaries about the life of Mr. John Gotti. May he rest in peace, and I mention him with respect. I also watch documentaries of Don Carlo Gambino. May he rest in peace. Whatever these men were involved in, that is between them and God. I cannot judge. I, as a human being, I cannot pass judgment on Don Carlo or Mr. John Gotti. That is a sin. That is a sin. I hope I am clear. I have repeated this a million times. We must respect the dead. There are people on YouTube that don't respect the dead. They curse the dead. You cannot curse the dead. That is a sin. That is a mortal sin. You cannot say that you are going to the cemetery to piss on someone's grave. That is infamia. That is infamia. That is a sin of sin. Even saying it, if you say it and you did not do it, but you said it, and you will be condemned because that is a mortal sin. To say that you are going to the cemetery. I've even heard that a person is going to the cemetery to dig up bones of a dead human being. That is horrible. I hope I am clear. I have repeated this a million times. You people that are abusing YouTube, you're going to end up in a court of law. Your channels will be struck down. You will be banned from YouTube. You will be banned from YouTube. There's no way of coming back. There is no forgiveness. Your sins are too serious. Those that, I want to repeat this, those that harass people on YouTube, that is a serious sin. There is no forgiveness. There is no forgiveness. There is no, that is, they are sins. They are sins that are unforgivable. What yous are doing to MRE is unforgivable. It is unforgivable. There is no way. There is no way. There is no apology. Accusing MRE of being a pedophile, that is the most disgusting. That is the most disgusting. And on YouTube, you have something against you. If you have something against MRE, take it to a district attorney, but not here on YouTube. And you cannot call MRE's relatives. You cannot show photos of MRE, and not just of MRE. You cannot abuse a person on YouTube. That is harassment. That is harassment. We must be clear. We must wake up. You're going to end up in court. And don't forget the punishment. God will knock at your door. What you do here, the evil that you do, you must pay it back. Let me tell you, people that do bad things, it will come back to them 10 times. I've even heard people say that they're going to hex another person. They're going to do witchcraft. Imagine that, a human being involved in that is infamia. Do not mess with the spirit world. It will come back to get you. It is serious. What I am saying, it is serious. So if you are harassing MRE, stop it. It is time to stop it. You're going to end up in court, and God is coming for you anyway. God is coming for you anyway, because you have committed the crime, and you have committed the sin, and you must pay for your sins. A lot of people say that they believe in God with the mouth, but people that are involved in harassing MRE, you have no belief in God. We must be clear. I want to be clear. I want to apologize. I want to apologize to my dear Dominic. The topic was we push back, and I have totally deviated. But I am going to touch it, because Dominic deserves it, and Dominic has all my respect and all my support and prayers. I want everyone, those that have true faith in God, I want everyone to pray for the immediate release of Dominic's father, Mr. Korea. I repeat, those that have true faith in our Lord thy God, I want everyone to, because to be in prison with the false testimony of rats, that is unacceptable. That is how come. That is the essence of we push back, to create consciousness of our legal system. Our legal system, it is like a city dump. It is like a city garbage dump. We must be clear. Our senators and our representatives in Washington, they're doing nothing. They're wasting time with gossip, drama, and turmoil. Our nation, our great American nation, the United States of America, right now, at this time, we are not great. We are not great. Our politicians, we have low quality politicians. Listen to me carefully. They are 535, and I have repeated this. They are 500, I'm sorry, in our US Congress, which is the federal Congress in Washington, D.C., that is the main Congress. We have 535 members of Congress. 435 members are from the House of Representatives. And then we have the Senate. They are 100 senators. There are 2 senators for every state. It is up to them. It is up to them to prepare a bill of law to reform our justice system, to make it illegal. Listen to me carefully. To make it illegal to use rats, convicted rats that have been involved in crime against others. That is unbelievable. You see, the district attorneys are not doing their job. So they are relying in people that have been convicted of crimes. And what they do is they tell the individual, if you testify against so and so, we're gonna knock part of your sentence off, or we are going to release you. We are going to release you for your testimony. But let us be clear: their testimony is based on lies, and the district attorney knows it, but they use it anyway. You see, that is what Dominic is talking about. That is what the We Push Back movement is. That is the essence. Our legal system is garbage. Look, a district attorney that is supposed to be a position of honor, to be a district attorney. It is something to be proud of. It is something that only an honorable person should be a district attorney. An example, if I was a district attorney, I would use my staff to collect true evidence. You see, they don't want to do the work. So they rely on unreliable witnesses, and then they offer them a special office. If you say this, you get this. You see, our district attorneys, they are negotiating with demons, and then the demons, by their testimony, they are convicting people on false testimony. That is illegal, and also it is a sin. It is a sin. That's how come Mr. Korea is appealing. He is appealing his cases, and may God guide the appeal. We have people in prison that are innocent. We have people right now serving 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We have people serving life sentences that were convicted on false testimony. That is sad. I mean, that is sad. And we say that we are a great nation. No, we are not a great nation. It is time to clean the house. That is what the We Push Back is all about. It is to create consciousness. And many family members are suffering because their relatives are imprisoned illegally with false evidence based on unreliable testimony. That is the essence of YouTube. YouTube, I'm sorry, that is the essence of We Push Back, to be clear. We Push Back is not on YouTube to fight with Dick Tracy or to fight with Barbie. No, that We Push Back is on YouTube. It is like to create consciousness and to promote itself. To promote and to create consciousness on what is happening in our justice system. That is the essence. That is the essence of We Push Back. That is the essence of Justice Tech Pros. And that is the essence of my dear friend Dominic. Dominic is creating consciousness and telling you, listen, our court system has serious problems. That is what Dominic is telling all of us. And it is reality. That is what I am doing right now. What I am doing with Justice Tech Pros and with We Push Back, I am explaining to everyone the true essence of that excellent organization. It is not to get involved with the gossip and the drama of YouTube. We Push Back is not. It has never been for that. But the people, you see, people that do not do research, that have lack of education, they think that the We Push Back is to push back the gossip and the drama that goes on YouTube. We Push Back has nothing to do with that. We Push Back, there is only one side of We Push Back. God and to improve our justice system and to create consciousness. I want you all, those that have true faith in God, to pray for Mr. Korea, for his case. Let God guide that case, the light of God. That way Mr. Korea can be released immediately. You cannot convict a person on false evidence and false testimony. That is a sin. That goes against the Constitution of the United States of America, our Constitution, which was written to protect all of us. I hope and pray that you all are understanding what I am saying on this telecast. I did not come on YouTube to waste time. I am not here to make any. My channel, this channel is it. This channel is monetized. It's been monetized for many months. I took the $sign and I put it in a vault. I do not accept money from no one. I am here to do God's work because I am a Catholic. I am a spiritual Catholic. I came on YouTube to help everyone. I came on YouTube to share my 68 years. I am also on YouTube to share my business experience of over 40 years, to help people. I just want to help people. That is all. I want to help everyone before God sends me the link. Because I am 68, I can go at any time. And I want to share I want to be a father and grandfather to you all, because I have observed, and I say this with respect, I'm talking in general, I am not referring to anyone in particular. I have observed that many on YouTube, your parents did a lousy job. Your parents did a lousy job. I am sorry. I am sorry, but your parents did a lousy job. Many of your parents, because they are good, to be clear, they are good people on YouTube. They are very good people on YouTube, and I can name them. And I can name them. Good, decent people on YouTube. Uncle Tindu. There's one. Uncle Tindu. What a decent gentleman. Uncle Tindu is gold. Uncle Tindu is gold. Tommy Six, gold. Emery, gold. Miss Titi Rad, gold. Pure gold. That is gold. Miss Titi Rad, that is a billion. That is a billion. That is a multi-billion-dollar bank account. Uncle Tindu, $1 billion bank account. Tommy Siggs, another good person. These are good people. Wine Guild, what a decent man. What a decent young man. Decent. That is pure decency. The Wine Guild channel. That is a channel even that children can watch it. Another person, Danny Stories. Danny Stories. An exceptional young man. Todd Father, another exceptional young man. That is an exceptional young man. Hardworking. Danny Stories, hardworking. Just like Uncle Tindu. Just like Tommy Siggs. These are decent people. These are good people. These are good, decent people. And that is a fact. That is a fact. They're good people. But they are many. They are many demons on YouTube. There are many demons on YouTube. And to the demons I say, I am sorry. Your parents did a horrible job because now you are a demon. You are a demon. There are many demons on YouTube. God is coming. God is coming. And I don't want to be in your place when God knocks at your door. Let me tell you, a lot of people, and I'm sorry that I repeat, that I am repetitive. A lot of people think that God is a joke. God is not a joke. When God knocks at your door, you must be prepared. And I repeat, and I will say it 1,000,000 times. You cannot come on YouTube to do what you are doing to Emery or to no one. We must be clear. YouTube is not for that. You cannot do it. It is wrong. It is against the law. We must be clear. We must be clear. This is not a game. You're going to end up in a court of law, and God is coming for you. When God comes for you, I do not want to be around. I do not want to be around. It will be like a tidal wave. It will be like an earthquake, a 10-point earthquake. It will be like a hurricane. And I've been through many hurricanes here in Puerto Rico. I've been to a hurricane. A hurricane. That is the way. See, a lot of people think that God is like a figure with flip-flops in a little white sheet. No, that is something imaginative. God is serious stuff. Do not mess with God. Do not mess with God. Do not mess with God, period. I hope everyone understands. It is It's going to be 3 o'clock here in Puerto Rico. That means it's going to be 2 o'clock in the East Coast. I hope everyone understands the true concept of We Push Back. I have explained it. You don't have to have a doctorate's degree. You don't have to have a doctorate's degree. You just do the research. Listen. When Dominic goes live, listen. Many people do not listen. Many people do not listen. A lot of people have problems with listening. You must learn to listen. You must learn to listen. I hope everyone understands the true essence of We Push Back, which is Justice Tech Pros. I explained it like no one explains it. I explained it for everyone. It is clear. And I want us all to be clear. Our justice system in our courts, it is like a city dump. It needs reform. Okay. How can we reform our justice system? It is easy. Call your local senator and call your local representatives. Even a citizen, listen to what I am going to say. A citizen can prepare a bill of law. A citizen can prepare a bill of law, and you give it to your senator, to your state senator or your representatives, and they on behalf of you can present the bill in our capital, in Washington, D.C. Once a bill is introduced on the floor of the House of Representatives, all the representatives, they vote for it or against it. Let's say an example. This is just an example. This is an example. That way everyone will understand what I am saying. Being that Dominic is the master of this topic. Dominic and his staff could write a bill. They can prepare a bill. They can prepare a bill of law. And Dominic gives it to his senator from his state. After his senator reads it, and all the words have to be perfect. All the words have, because it is a legal document. See, a bill, once a bill is prepared, it is a legal document. That bill, Dominic talks to his senator. His senator presents it, an example to the Senate. The Senate can vote for it or against it. If the Senate approves it, that bill will go to the representatives. It could go, a bill can start in the Senate or it can start in the House of Representatives. Do not forget, our Congress is composed of 535 members. Everyone must vote. The majority. If there is a majority for the bill in the House and the majority for it in the Senate, it is, and then the president must sign it. We must be clear in everything. That is the way our politicians can reform our justice system with the help of Dominic. I hope this is this is 101. I'm explaining I want everyone. What I am explaining, that is the true essence of We Push Back and the Justice Tech Pros. Okay, it is now 3 o'clock in Puerto Rico and 2 o'clock on the East Coast. I hope everyone understands what We Push Back is all about. And I hope everyone understands what Dominic is all about. Dominic is not on YouTube to fight with Dick Tracy or with Barbie or with Spartacus. We must be clear. He is not here to fight with Clark Kent. He is not here for that. He is not here. He is here. He is here for a purpose, for a greater purpose, to reform our justice system and to finally try to help his dad get out of prison because of false testimony, and to give comfort to many families that are going through the same thing. So I hope I have explained it. It is clear. It is as clear as day. And to end this telecast, what yous are doing with MRE, stop it. Stop it. You will end up in court, and the justice of God will be upon you. I hope I have explained it. I have explained it perfectly. If you do not understand the content of this telecast, you must be from another planet where they speak another language. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. I give you a big hug. Blessings for my dear friend Dominic. Dominic, a big hug. I kiss you on the forehead like I do my son and like I do my grandson. I kiss you on the forehead. God bless you. God bless you always. I give you a hug. Mr. Korea, God bless you, sir. God bless you. And I also kiss you on the forehead. I give you a big hug. I give you a big hug, and trust in God. Trust in God that God will give you justice, Mr. Korea. God will give you justice. And you have a great son, sir. You have a great son. You have a great son. That is my opinion of Dominic. He is a great son. What a son. That is a true son. That is a true son. And God bless my nephew MRE. I will support MRE to the death. To the death. And when I die, I'm coming back. And I will be with MRE always, for all eternity. I want to be clear in everything. God bless all of you. God bless all of you. And please forgive me that I did not mention, that today I did not mention none of you. I am sorry. Please accept my sincere apologies. Please accept my sincere apologies. I meant no disrespect. I am truly grateful. I am truly grateful of everyone that has assisted in this telecast. And please paste it, what I have said, paste it in your brains. Paste it in your brains. In the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, may God bless you all. May God bless you all. And I give you all a big hug. A big hug. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Hold on. I forgot something. Hold on. I want to show you. I want to show everyone something. Okay, hold on. Okay. You are going to see a video clip of 1 minute and 30 seconds. If you observe, when Dominic goes on the air, he is using a puppet, a beautiful. It is an application that he converts himself into a puppet, a puppet character. That is That technology, that technology is from the 1960s. It has been improved. Let me tell you, when Dominic goes on the air, that you see the puppet, it is very effective. It is very effective. I want to congratulate the people that have improved that technology. But I want to share. I want to share this knowledge that I have humbly. That technology is from the 1960s. When I was a kid, when I was a kid, there was a series. There was a series that was called The Thunderbirds. That was my favorite series when I was a kid in the early 60s. I was born in 1955. In the early 60s, uh, I was a kid. I was a regular kid, and I loved the Thunderbirds. You see, uh, Dominic's puppet is similar to that series. It is I want to repeat. It is the same technology. That is that that technology has been improved. And there is also a young lady on YouTube that has a puppet like a bee. She is a bee, a yellow bee. It is a beautiful. That is a beautiful. I want to congratulate that young lady. May God bless her. May God bless that young lady. May God bless that young lady. She uses on her channel. She uses on her channel that puppet. But she is a bumblebee. She is a It's a beautiful bumblebee, and she has a beautiful voice. That young lady has a beautiful voice. May God bless her, and I wish her the best. I wish her the best on her channel. I wish her the best, and may God bless her always. Her character, her character as the bee, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. And Dominic's character, nice. That puppet. That puppet is nice. Okay, I want to show you uh, this minute and a half. I want to show you the Thunderbirds of the 1960s. Meet the Thunderbirds. It is the same technology. It is the technology, but Dominic and the young lady, they have the improved version. This is the original version. The version. Wait. The original version. Well, everyone knows what I mean. Okay, hold on, everyone. I'm gonna put the video. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Okay, everyone, that is the Thunderbirds. You can watch all the episodes. All the episodes are on YouTube. All you have to do is enter the Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds. it is an excellent series for children. For children, I just wanted you all to see the technology. I want I want you all to see the technology that Dominic is using, and also the young lady. You see the technology that they have comes from comes from comes comes from this cartoon that is from the 60s. So that technology has been improved. Everyone, just enter the Thunderbirds. You will enjoy the episodes. It they are very entertaining. That was my favorite, one of my favorite series when I was a kid. The Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds. As you can see, many of the puppets are very entertaining. They're very entertaining. And the lady with the blonde hair and the hat. Uh, uh, that was one of my first girlfriends. The that little puppet there. I used to love that little the little girl. Okay, okay. Enough of my childhood. Okay, everyone. God bless. And please forgive me that I did not greet anyone today. God bless you all, and I give you all a big hug. Now I will bless you all in Spanish, the way we Puerto Rican fathers and grandfathers do it. En el nombre de Dios, en el nombre de la Santísima Virgen María, le echo la bendición a todos. Que Dios los cuide y siempre caminen en el camino correcto. Hay muchos que caminan virado. No se puede caminar virado. Hay que caminar derecho, en el camino correcto. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. That is a blessing from a Puerto Rican father and grandfather. In other words, to round off, I am telling everyone must walk straight. You cannot walk crooked in life. We must walk straight. We must walk straight, and we must do the right thing. We cannot be involved in things that are not correct, because God will come for us. And when God knocks at your door, time to pay up. Okay, everyone. God bless you all, and a big hug.
I wanna know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
Pure energy. Pure energy.
Looking down I find myself alone again. All alone with you. I can see in your eyes the things that I know. It's impossible from me. How can I